Hi Libra, it's Mary with Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot. This is for September 1st through the 7th, 2019. Let's get started. We have the Gentle Gardener. Oh, let me see if you, there you go. Gentle Gardener. And we have Home. 27 and 2, both reversed. I'm gonna, I haven't gotten these before. I want to check them out because I think that's important. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, thanks for being patient while I check those out. So the Gentle Gardener, when it's upright, talks about co-creation with the universe. Planting your seeds of positivity and then watching them grow. And just know that they'll take fruition and those things will come to you. Simple, right? When it's reversed, then Libra, it's about being conscious of the negative seeds you're planting. So here's an example. I really would like a good relationship, but there's no good man out there. See how that negates the first part of the statement. So that we have to be really careful of, because it's like just putting an X through your wants and desires. Or if if that's about it, basically. And so what we end up doing is we end up planting weeds and instead of seeds. And so it's just a reminder, a nudge to be conscious of all your thoughts and maybe those automatic things that you say or that have bought into in the past. Maybe it's time to rephrase those and rethink them. Rethink them, rephrase them to your automatic speech is positive. Then catch ourselves when we do it, because we all do it. We all need to be calibrated here and there, So, okay, so the second one is Home. And this is talking about not being comfortable where you're at. And it could be your home, but it could be in your own skin. It could be your relationship. And so when it's reversed, it talks about what is it that you're not facing in your life? Is it maybe the relationships that need to change? Maybe the way that you're looking at life? Maybe it's the way the seeds that you're planting. There's an example. Maybe it's time to consider changing if you have an addiction, or if you have an addictive personality, or if you have codependence with somebody. Like maybe time to set boundaries in relationships and that kind of thing, Identifying those things and then looking at what do I need to make it more comfortable for myself, because this is your life and it is up to you to bring your equilibrium back over and over and over again when it gets out of balance. And it's just the way it is. Life comes in and things get all messed up, and it's like cleaning your room over and over, Taking inventory of what's important. That is important, Alright, so I had already shuffled these. So we're going to look at the Gentle Gardener that's reversed. So we have Temperance reversed. 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Reversed. One more. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to do the second one. This is Home. My hand's just been kind of, I don't know how I injured it, shuffling cards. That's so crazy, right? Nothing will keep me from my tarot's readings. All right, so Home reversed. I have 6 of Swords reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. or somewhat. And Ace of Pentacles. Alright. So we're talking about in the Gentle Gardener about the negative seeds that we're planting, or the weeds we're planting instead of the negative thoughts, how we negate that, the positive thoughts and actions. So one of the first things that's jumping out to me is this Five of Pentacles reversed. This is making the same mistake over and over in relationships or finances where there's loss involved. Okay? Okay. So, and I have the Nine of Cups reversed. So when this is upright, we talk about our wish card. What would make you happy? Okay? Reverse is, here's what this reminds me of. When this is reversed, it reminds me of, that doesn't make me happy anymore, or I thought maybe it would make me happy, but it didn't. But there's more to that. There's too much burden involved, or whatever this is. That's what it looks like. And we have the 9 and 10 of Wands here. The 9 of Wands reversed is saying, these burdens are too great and I can't conquer them. And maybe that was somehow about the choices. The choices end up being too great. But I almost feel like, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep getting shut out? Why does, and that's that negative talk, right? Why does nothing go fair and balanced? This is Temperance reverse. Is there may be addiction involved, or maybe not following in your intuitive guidance? Why can't I see the truth? This is something that, sure, it may be a pattern with the people in your life, but it could also be a pattern in your own way of thinking that's bringing this forward. And the people that are chosen, or the way we react or show up, all of that stuff matters, It's not an excuse for other people to behave, but it is a way for us to realize that maybe we have more control in the situation than we realize. Changing the outcome in the future, somewhat. If we could see those things ahead of time, there might be a different outcome, but maybe not. But maybe there might be. And that's worth looking at. So we have the Nine of Cups here. It does look like it's about love. It looks like it's about emotion. And it looks like you don't want to give up, but how do you know when somebody approaches you, when Prince Charming comes along, that that's truly Prince Charming? Well, that's a good question. First, I want you to think about what you think the answer to that is. Like, with the Jeopardy music in the background, I don't even remember that, something like that. Okay? Now, my intuition, my experience, and guidance, and it says just slowing down, you'll be able to see things that you wouldn't see otherwise. Taking the time to let things reveal themselves, because, they will. And if it feels like, well, if I don't jump right in, it may not work out. If you have to jump right in, it may not work out anyway. See that? People usually reveal themselves if you don't play their game. They realize that they're powerless in that, and they reveal themselves before you've even taken a risk. Think about that for a minute. You may want to replay that. Okay, so let's get some advice there, okay? Eight of Cups. Two of Wands. Right, there we go. Page of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. All right. So this is what this is telling me here is, if you waited before you took that path and really evaluated if that was a good idea, and I'm looking at it from an outsider, I'm looking at it from an objective perspective, not with my insecurities or emotions or my hormones involved. And it's just is what it is, then you would know that the offer may not be valid, that there might be an ulterior motive. This is the Page of Pentacles reversed. That speaks of ulterior motives, okay? Maybe like somebody wants something from you instead of wanting to come the right way, you see? And you would see it because you have experience here. Trust it. Why am I getting the same thing? Because you're allowing the same thing. So, if you waited and identified it, you wouldn't have the broken relationships and home. You know, maybe if you guys move in together, move out, and you also wouldn't have to keep walking away, or they wouldn't keep walking away. You'd have more stability, okay? But the stability needs to come with you. You need to decide what you want. And if you say, I don't know what I want, then you shouldn't have a problem getting whatever you get. You see how that works? I'm not trying to be mean, it's just logic. And we've all been there. I've been there. So by identifying what you want, you go, wait a minute, this guy riding in with his, Prince Charming, yeah, it looks all good and it feels kind of sexy, but let me just sit back and have a few conversations. And if he's not in it to win it, otherwise than just to, hit it, wow, that was weird. Anyway, then he will reveal himself. It's amazing how that works. Because he'll say, oh, no, I want the game, not the long haul. He'll reveal himself. He ain't got time for that. He's got it. He's got another one on because that's the way they are. It's just the way it is. Okay. So we'll do 3 more cards to just give you a little bit more guidance there. But this is simple. It's a simple way to take back control of your life and your happiness and your, your positive outlook in the future. Just a little, just some tweak in there. So Judgment. Seven of Pentacles, reversed. And 4 of Swords, reversed. Okay. Procrastinating, working the plan that you're going to need to work. Sorry. I know it's hard waiting in the beginning for a relationship, putting that time in, not knowing if it's going to work out. But the longer you procrastinate that, here's a card of procrastination, of doing things the right way, trying to take the shortcuts, you're going to keep having those forced separations, separations. I mean, this is also a card of, so this way it's a separation, hospitalization, illness. It could be healing, so you could just be getting away from but this way it's forced. You don't have a choice, you see? Because these are, for want of a better word, not functioning relationships. They're not. And that's why you have to separate, Libra, because you're about balance. These are not balanced. But you have to have the balanced beginning. From the beginning, you have to make the right judgment call. There's judgment. But the good news is that's upright. You get that now. You know it. Use that reasoning for good, not for excuses. Use it to see if, wait a minute, if I was an outsider and I looked at the situation, or this was my daughter, what would I tell my kid to do if I loved them and I had their back? What would I tell them to do? Wait, get to know somebody? This kind of look like red flags over there. You have good judgment. Take your own advice. You got this, right? All right, let's work at tongue-tied. Let's look at the second group. So this is about home, about not feeling comfortable where we're at, and whether it's our own skin, relationship, situation, job, whatever. That's our red flag that change needs to happen, change. Okay, so 6 of Swords, I feel like I'm never going to get away from this. I can't run, I can't hide. And then we have this making a wrong choice in love. It's like a soulmate. This person, I thought it was a soulmate. Can't get the truth. This person is not independent, cruel with words, bad choice in love. It could have been a soulmate. Soulmates, it doesn't mean we stay with them. It could be a family member, it could be a love, but it looks like it, it could be either one. Because soulmates show up sometimes as family member. But somebody that was put in there to just get those red flags going so you make the change you need. That's it. So, because this is blocking your happiness, right? And it's blocking your rewards from coming in. So, because, you know what's on the other side? I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy. It's really strange. I'm so weird, I know. Anyway, so, you know what this is blocking? The Ace of Pentacles. This is a promise of a new job, new life, new stability, new start. But tangible start. The idea is, it's tangible. Something you can touch. Relationship, home, job, work. That's what it's blocking. But as long as you feel stuck that you can't get away and not willing to deal with what's really true, because this is an error card. This is the Queen of Swords, reversed. No truth, and it's being dependent, not independent. It's not using your sword to find the truth, okay? So it will block your happy home. So, pretty simple stuff. I think you get it. I feel like you get it. All right, I hear you. Tell me something I don't know. Gotcha. I hear you. Okay, tell us something what you don't know. He don't know. Libra don't know. Ah. Okay. Well, so what we have here is we have the Lovers reversed, Two of Pentacles upright. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Tower reversed. Okay. Looks like you got a lot to clean up right now, right? And that's what you said earlier, like I can't get away, I can't. Okay. Seven of Swords reverse says you better not anything, but it's a warning that there may be financial loss involved, that you need to do it now, address it now. There's already a plan for somebody to go off with someone else, that's the way it feels. Looks like could be a lover situation, okay? Somebody juggling, two relationships, two household, could be you juggling two jobs, so somebody can take it. Deal with the King of Cups. Deal with the person that is emotionally unstable. You have somebody that's emotionally unstable. It's a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. But this is somebody that can be abusive. So, I don't know, I just have a, be careful. Be careful, and if you're in danger, tell somebody. Okay? I don't know who that's for, but I'm sorry. That's why these changes are, obviously, so important. You know that. Okay, so now the Tower. The Tower's going to fall. Maybe it's already fallen. Maybe you're trying to keep it from falling. But it's coming. This was your warning. You better start looking. Better start making those changes because it's coming. And I'm really worried that it was right next to this unstable person. So you might want to that's why you're being told to get on it now. But yeah, I'm worried for you. Okay? Please, get on it now. So this could be Libra, the opposite party, could resonate all or in part. Okay? Wow. This is also for you. Juggle what you need to. so you can get this done. Because you have this new life waiting for you. It's a new life, okay? We do, let's look at about 3 more cards. I have private readings available on my website. The link is in the description box. I'd be happy to help, with the live, I can do a live reading or a recorded reading, so. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. I think I need to do one more. King of Swords. Alright, there you are. There you are! The King of Swords. It's time to rise. Time to take the lead. Time to do what you've been putting off doing and stepping into your power. There's another king here. King of Pentacles. It is a choice. It's a choice to step into your power. So here's the thing with the King of Swords, okay? This is an air sign. Could be not, it could represent somebody else, but it looks like it could be you, where you need to go to, okay? Because this is somebody that just, is not going to argue just to argue. If you know the truth, why bother? If you know the person is incapable of what you need in a relationship with you, whatever, and it's not, even if it's safe and they're still incapable, why are you there? You see? I mean, pick and choosing your battles. Pick and choosing your battles. And not just not believing other people's lies and not worrying about what people say about you, if they're lying or not. Sometimes it's just not worth going there. It's just too low vibrational for you now, you see? Because to engage with that is to step down in energy. And that's why you're being asked to look at everything and step up instead of down. So this King of Pentacles is about the promise of your rewards, about the financial rewards, that you can do this on your own, whatever it was that you wanted to create. You can do this on your own. In fact, you will do it on your own if you make the right choices here. It's just easy, and I think you know that. I don't think I'm telling you anything shocking or anything. The Seven of Cups also is speaking to you have a lot of choices. Start knocking them out and pick the best ones and go. But you're supposed to move fast because I don't know what's going down, but you know what this means, and don't delay it because you want. There's some kind of safety involved. So please take a look at that and be careful, okay? All right, so that's your readings. My thoughts are with you. Take care.